trying to teach from a state of isolation. If it's not good, just use your imagination. Remember, rapping's not my occupation. Mr. Captain giving you an education. Yeah? Right? Right? I think so.
Hey everybody, it's great to be with you digitally here. I miss you a lot. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're safe. I hope you're healthy. I hope you're enjoying time with your family, people that you're close to. I also hope you're getting outside, getting some fresh air, and you're not just watching Netflix 24/7. So yeah, I'm welcome here. Welcome to a new era of learning with me, Mr. Captain. And yeah, I'm Mr. Captain if you forgot who I am. It's been crazy the last few weeks trying to figure out how we're going to do this in this new format. But I think it'll be okay. It might be a little bit strange or kind of scary at the beginning, but we're all going to learn together. The expectations have changed a little bit, so I think we can focus on the things that are most important for moving on to the next grade or moving on to university. So I think there's some good opportunities here too for us to learn in a new environment, learn some new skills, and still get the content that we need in order to move on and be successful. So it's not all bad. There's some cool parts to this too. So our first kind of agenda item or first task for learning here is just to go over some of the expectations on how this is going to work. So in my courses, I want you to check Google Classroom every day. I'm going to post lesson material or supplementary material or things for us to discuss or things for you to do every day. So check every day, probably in the morning when you wake up, and then your schedule is kind of flexible. I know you're in multiple classes, so check all those classrooms or check all the websites you need to for that, but then you manage your time. And it's if you need to stick to a really strict schedule, do that. If you want to do math before you get to social, it doesn't matter to me. It's kind of up to you. So that's going to be another skill we have to develop, right? Like how to manage our time. And then the other thing is I want to be in contact with you guys. I want to know that you're engaged. I want to be able to give you feedback. I want to be able to reply to your questions. So don't hesitate to do that. If I post something on Google Classroom, just reply, start a conversation thread right on the post, or I think you can contact me directly through Google Classroom as well. So let's stick to that. Maybe avoid separate emails, or if I post something on YouTube, avoid comments there because it just might become a little bit overwhelming for me. But yeah, I do want to be in contact with you guys. I want to hear from you. I even want to get some FaceTime in with you. So that brings me to the next thing, is that I have kind of office hours where I'll be more accessible, where I'll actually be kind of replying in real time on Google Hangouts. If we want to do like some text chats, or we can do something called Meets, which are kind of like video conferencing, where maybe a group of us could get together and have a kind of a conversation about the course, or even just about whatever you guys are going through or whatever we want to talk about that day. I'll post a time for that on Google Classroom. So we'll still get to hang out. We'll still get to joke around and hopefully have some fun that way. Because that's what I'm really going to miss, is just the conversations kind of between classes, or hearing how your weekend was, hearing about sports you play, which I know we're not going to be able to talk about that for a little while, but even just, kind of just chatting with you guys. I'm going to miss that a lot. So we got to keep that going. That's basically it for today. Like, check Classroom, reply to posts. If I post a Google form for you to fill in, please do that so I can kind of see where we're at. I'll have office hours there where you guys can reach me a little bit more in real time too, and just keep an eye out for that. So I think that's kind of it. Miss you, and I look forward to going forward with whatever this looks like. All right, bye.
Mr. Captain giving you an education. Yeah? Right? Right? I think so. Yeah. Mm-hmm.